Hey everyone. So, as you all know, The Guardian has released a story about how I was a victim or am a victim of revenge porn, and that is now live. But today is the day before. And something that maybe you know is that I've never come out to my grandparents. And this has obviously been a global story, or today, hopefully tomorrow, it is a global story. I don't want them to find out that I was a victim of revenge porn at the same time that they find out that I'm gay. So I'm going to call and come out to my grandmother. She's from Mississippi and it's a very conservative upbringing. My grandfather was a preacher, so it's very nerve-wracking. It's why I haven't told him in 3 years. So this is incredibly, I'm nervous.
Hello.
Hi, Nanny.
Hey, darling. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, good. I wanted to call and tell you something because there's going to be a big news story that's coming out about me tomorrow.
Yeah.
You knew about it?
No.
Oh.
What paper? The Clan Ledger?
No, The Guardian UK and The Guardian US and LA Times and some other big newspapers.
Okay.
You know, I went through a lot with my ex in England, and he didn't treat me very well, but it turns out 2 years ago we found out that he did something terrible to me that I didn't know, and since then, for 2 years, I've been trying with some lawyers in the UK to get justice for myself, and so The Guardian made a documentary about it, and I'm going to be coming public with it as a victim tomorrow.
Okay, what is it?
Well, he assaulted me when I was unconscious, and he videotaped it. And he put it up on the internet. We've got really incredible lawyers and all of that have been working with us.
Well, is there anything that Peppo and I can do for you?
All you can do is love and support me as you always do. And I wanted to tell you that, but obviously I wanted to tell you one more thing, which I hope that you also still love and support me. I think you already know, but you know Bria, she and I think you know, but we're together. We're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I'm gay.
All right. Is she?
Well, yeah, she is. We've been together in a relationship for 3.5 years.
Yeah. Well, all right. That's not gonna kill me. I just want you to be careful, you know.
Well, I think what everybody wanted was for me to find somebody who treated me the way that I deserve to be treated, and she certainly does.
Okay. I'm glad she can be of help to you, you know.
Of course. It wasn't until a few years ago that I found out that you were amazing yourself with, your nephew and with the church and leading the groups in the 80s. So you're pretty inspiring yourself.
Well, I tell you, you and Bree will both be in my prayers, and Peppo's here.
Okay.
And you know we love you. Nothing is going to change our love for you.
Oh, thank you, Nanny.
Well, you'll have to be strong here.
I will be.
And when you were assaulted, you were 18. Is that right?
That's right.
Good Lord.
But I'm okay. And I'm gonna make this terrible thing into something really great. I just hope to be inspiring and follow in you and Papa's footsteps, because y'all were ahead of your time in Mississippi, being as open-minded and loving and accepting as you were.
Just know that we love you and we love Bree, okay?
Okay.
And I appreciate you calling us, and Papa will too.
Okay, thank you, Nanny. Love you too.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye. I guess I should not have been surprised because it turns out that my nanny, there was a member of our family who was gay in the 80s, and he died of AIDS, and she stood by his bedside and convinced her sister not to abandon him and loved him the same. And she led a church group in the 80s of Get to Know Your Gay Neighbor. And my papa was a preacher in Mississippi in the 60s, and he went against all the other preachers in the state to allow blacks and whites to come to his church and for all people to be welcome. So my mom grew up with the KKK burning crosses in their yard because he was open-minded. So now I'm just trying to do my part to be like them, and I shouldn't have expected anything less.